welcome back to 843 TV at TCL in downtown Beaufort. We are learning about all the health and sciences programs they've got to offer. And now we're going to talk with Corey Johnson, Radiologic. Radiologic. You've had a lot more practice saying that than me. Talk about what that program is.
So what we do is we train X-ray technologists. We utilize diagnostic imaging and helping doctors and physicians assess different pathologies and injuries in order to diagnose and treat.
Mm-hmm. And that is obviously crucial and a huge part of the medical field in general today. Let's talk a little bit about more what the students are learning hands-on wise, and how does the course instruction go? Right.
So what we're a 6-semester, 80 credit hour course. So the course it goes year round. And what we do in classroom, we do radiologic biology, radiologic pathology, radiographic positioning. Those are the kind of the classes that we do. And then as far as clinically, we visit most of the hospitals throughout the area and outpatient clinics as well. So our students get a lot of hands-on experience in learning.
How long is the classroom learning, and how much time do you spend in classroom learning before you go out in the field and work?
Before you go out in the field, the students are in the class about a month and a half. So they start in August, and probably by the beginning of October, they'll start getting out in the field some once they've learned how to do certain exams that are the most common and that they see a lot of.
Now we talked about the other programs, how many students you enrolled, there's a little bit variety. What's the class sizes? How many students do you take in per year?
So typically we do one cohort a year. I believe we're allowed to have 32 students total in program at any given time. But typically we take 14 to 16 students a year.
What determines whether they can get in or pass into that?
Basically we do it on a point scale. So if you've taken most of your prereq courses, you're able to get more points in order to apply. And then that's actually, based on that scale, is how you're able to get in.
We were talking before we started about coming in with general credits versus not. And so it's a little difficult if you try to do the gen ed and the specifics. If someone's thinking about, hey, this might be a career for me, how can I prepare now? What would you say to that student?
Right, I would say go ahead and apply to TCL, apply to the college. You'll be hooked up with an advisor. They'll be able to kind of lead you to the path on getting your prereqs done. And I definitely would advise, getting your prereqs done, including your anatomy and physiologies before you enter the program. For one, that, enables you to get higher on the point scale, but it also makes when you get in the program, it makes it easier for you as far as course load goes.
Sure.
So
you're not mixing gen ed like English and math with a specific category there. You have to maintain a specific GPA, I would imagine, to stay in the program.
The higher the GPA, the better.
Yeah. What's the minimum? To stay in that program?
The program minimum, you have to maintain at least a 78 average in all your classes. So anything that goes below that.
So like pretty high C.
Yeah,
almost a B. So it's pretty good. And we were talking with the others, very lucrative career in this area and beyond, anywhere, of course, with any health field, and specifically with the radiology. Let's talk about some of those jobs, maybe what could be a starting pay in this area here that we're in, the Beaufort, Jasper, Hampton counties.
Yeah, the mean for South Carolina, I believe, is about $57,000 a year, which I'd be about on course for around here. I would say, you could make anywhere between $23 to $32 an hour, just depending on, whether you're at a hospital, an outpatient clinic. Nationally, which, sometimes we have students that move off, I believe the national mean is about $66,000.
Talk about some of the jobs in particular. You mentioned they could work. There's a big gamut of opportunities. In the last 30 seconds that we have, what are some actual jobs that they can work at? Hospital, home, how does it work?
Hospital outpatient clinics is actually mobile units that go around that need x-ray techs. And going forward, if, with the x-ray degree, you could pursue things such as CT scan, nuclear medicine, MRI technologists, mammographers, you name it. So kind of the sky's the limit for you.
All those tests that none of us really want to have, but are very necessary.
That's right.
We thank you for sharing all about that program. And stay right here. We're going to be bringing Joey right back on and finish up.